Okay, let us have a quick recap of whatever the topics that we have discussed yesterday. What I believe is that basics are also very important in interview point of aspect. Okay, yesterday we have discussed about in the past two sessions what is a data warehouse, what are the prerequisites for this course, that is normal SQL, what is data, that is what are the types of data like transactional data and analytical data, what is a data warehouse, how a data warehouse architecture will be, and our role of OBIE in data warehouse. Okay, as per our prerequisites, we need to have basic knowledge of SQL or any other database. And coming to this transactional data and analytical data, everyone is clear with this, right? Each and every customer generate a transaction and uh, group of transactions for every month or for every week are grouped together and analyze it and place it at a single place for analysis, that is called as analytical data. And coming to the theoretical and definitions of data warehouse, as per Bill Lemon, it is data warehousing is subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile data. And as per Ralph Kimball, data warehouse is a place where transactional data is structured specially for querying and analytical purpose. And yesterday we have discussed clearly about why do we need this data warehouse, because it is a place where entire data passes together. We have centralized view of entire data for us, and quality of data will be very good here in the manner of analytical perspective. And here we are going to maintain a single data model for all kind of line of business. And coming to the next point, that here maintaining a common data model so that there will be no confusion for the business users to understand what data is, and they are not very much bothered about how the data is organized in the transactional system. And one more point that we have discussed is in data warehouse it's very easy to navigate because the system is designed in a co common data model so that each and every business user understand how the data is organized, because they need to get trained only on a single data mart, and that data mart will be common in all kinds of business. And moreover, in data warehouse, the data model is designed in such a way that there will be very minimum performance issues as per the data extraction part. Okay, and in this slide yesterday we have discussed about what are the steps that we need to take care while loading data from OLTP database to OLAP database. And here is the organization part, and from today we are going to concentrate more on this part, that is how to extract data from data warehouse and generate reports from there. And yesterday we have discussed more about how data marts are organized as per their line of business in data warehouse. And after that we have discussed about our main key concepts, that are like what is a key, what is primary key, what is foreign key, what are types of columns like key columns, description and string columns, and measure columns. Okay, and after that we have discussed about various types of tables that are present in data warehouse. They are dimensions and facts. After knowing about what are various types of tables, then we have discussed about various types of schemas that are present in data warehouse, that is star schema, snowflake schema, and mixed and constellation schemas. And coming to our reporting part, in most of the reporting parts, we prefer star schemas. And if it is getting difficult for us to work on star schemas, then for the second preference is given to snowflake schemas. Okay, in a star schema, we have a single fact table which is surrounded by number of dimension tables. Whereas in snowflake schema, we have a single fact table that is surrounded by some group of dimension tables, and that dimension tables will get joined to some other dimension tables, and which will be in the form of a tree model. Okay, and whereas in a mixed and constellation schema, we will have number of fact tables, and these fact tables are surrounded by some dimension tables, and we will be having some common dimension tables that are shared by both the fact tables. These common dimension tables that are shared by both the fact tables, they are called as conformer dimensions. Mostly in business scenarios, the conformer dimensions will be like date columns and as well as some ID columns kind of thing. Okay, and then we came to know about various ETL and reporting tools that are available in market nowadays. They are Informatica, OBIE. Informatica is ETL tool, and whereas coming to ETL tools part, we have tools like Informatica, ODI, DataStage, Abnitio, SSIS, and Pentaho. And coming to the reporting part, we have around 40 to 43 reporting tools in market now, and among them, the tools that we have placed here, they play a very major role in the market. They are OBIE, SAP BO, Cognos, QuickView, Tableau, and MicroStrategy. Okay. Now let's jump into our next step, that is introduction to OBIE. First of all, I'll let you guys know where this OBIE stands in this data warehousing architecture. In data warehousing architecture, OBIE stands at this level where we will extract data from enterprise data warehouse and we use that data for presentation purpose. OBIE is simply a reporting tool that is used to extract data from data warehouse, and it is used to present data in an understandable manner to the business users. That may be in the form of a tabular reports, or that may be in the form of a graphical dashboards, and these dashboards will be very interactive with good UI. So these dashboards are also called as interactive dashboards because these dashboards will change dynamically depending upon selection of values or depending upon the kind of filters, business queries applied by end users. So as these values keep changing dynamically with user selection, and as these dashboards interact as per user selection, these dashboards are called as interactive dashboards. Okay. Now let us jump into the OBIE introduction. As I have already said, OBIE is a standalone reporting tool that is used for presentation of data to the end users or customers. Okay. And coming to history of OBIE, OBIE was initially developed by NQS tool. And NQS is a software company that initially developed this OBIE reporting tool, and that OBIE reporting tool was later acquired by CBL Analytics in 2006. Okay, after acquisition of CBL Analytics, they have integrated that with CBL CRM and some other tools, and that became very popular in the market during that time. After it became popular in the market, what all these big companies do is they will acquire whatever the tools that are popular in market, right? Then Oracle came into picture there, and they have acquired this CBL Analytics, and then they have named that to Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition. And during that time, the version that they have used is OBIE 10G. And after that, OBIE 10G is a tool which used to have a lot of bugs in that, and they have done some modifications to this OBIE 10G, and then they have released it as OBIE 11G. Okay, we are going to learn about more about this OBIE 11G now, because our course is completely about the latest version of OBIE, that is OBIE 11G. And maybe in the next quarter or so, Oracle is going to release some OBIE 12C even with some more additional new features, and they have resolved many bugs that are present in this 11G even. And coming to OBIE is generally a standalone tool that is used to generate reports from any kind of database. And in OBIE, we have some other component even that is released by Oracle, that is called as OBIA, that is Oracle Business Intelligence Applications. Oracle Business Intelligence Applications okay, this Oracle Business Intelligence Applications is nothing but it will have a predefined data model. What is the difference between OBIEE and OBIA is, in OBIEE we are going to work on a some, let us say, whatever may be the customer, they are all they have already maintaining some data warehouse previously. Okay, that data warehouse, they have designed that data warehouse based upon their business, and they keep on modifying that data warehouse as per their business requirements, like adding some new columns, deleting some columns that are existing because as they are not using them, and some kind of thing. That is OBI. In OBI, we are going to work on customized databases. But whereas OBIA is a tool where if 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 the company build a data warehouse entirely based upon Oracle systems, for example, let me say Oracle have many products in the market like Oracle apps. If an organization, if a bank, let us say if a bank, let us say, let us consider a bank as an example here. In Oracle apps, we have various Oracle apps like Oracle Functional, Oracle CRM, like Oracle SCM, that is Supply Chain Management. We have various lot of Oracle apps. For these Oracle apps, they will be providing a predefined data model. All these Oracle apps are built in such a way that they are like a plug and play kind of application. Like if someone is going to start a supply chain industry, then they can purchase this Oracle apps related to Oracle Supply Chain Management app, and they can install them on their server, and they can start using the server because there is nothing to analyze about the business. How these standalone applications will be developed is depending upon the business. depending upon the business requirements, they will keep on adding the columns, they will keep on adding, they will keep on doing modifications to their data models. But whereas business, whatever the applications that are provided by Oracle, they will be they have already analysis of various business and various chains, and keeping in mind of all possible scenarios, they will be building these applications. Okay, and these applications, it will have a predefined data model. Let us say predefined data model, and from this predefined model data model, they will also have some predefined reports. These predefined reports are nothing but, as they have analysis of all supply chain industries and in various businesses, they will have a good understanding of how various reports are needed every day for the supply chain industry. So they will construct some default reports in which each and every supply chain industry uses. Okay, so in OBIEE is a package where we have its own predefined tool, and for that tool we have some predefined data model built, and on that data model we have some predefined reports even existing. Okay, it's completely a package where a data model is completely defined, that is a predefined data model exists, and even these reports are built on that predefined data model. What we will do in this, if our client gives us this OBIEE project, what we are going to do here is, the client will already have some of the predefined reports as per his industry, as per that application. Okay, if he need any kind of customized reports there, then OBIEE guys comes into picture here, and these guys will be working in building that customized reports as per their requirements of their business. Okay, but whereas in OBIEE we need to start building reports from the scratch here. That is, we need to get an idea how the data model here is in the data warehouse, and after that, then we need to build our semantic layer. Semantic layer is nothing but uh, placing all the data that in data warehouse. Let us say if it is a Google data warehouse contains lot of data related to various products like YouTube, like Google Docs, and like Google Maps, and everything. If a person is working on only, okay, I will explain that again, Rajesh. Let me continue here. Let us say if we are working on Google data warehouse, let's say we are working in Google, and we need to work on Google data warehouse. Okay, in Google data warehouse, Google will have a lot of products, and each and every product, they will maintain the data in a single data mart. Okay, in OBIEE, what we do is, we will just first analyze the data mart, and we need to capture whatever the data that we need for our reporting, because we don't need all the data that is related to YouTube. We don't need all the data that is related to Google Maps. We need only certain data that is used for our reporting and monitoring. Okay, we will we will just analyze what are the tables that are required for us, and we will select only that tables. That selection is called as that, selecting that data and placing it in a place is called as semantic layer. Okay, selecting the data and placing it in a place where we can pull that for our reporting purpose, that is called as schematic layer. Okay, I'm going to explain what you have asked, Rajesh. In OBIEE, what we are going to do is, let us say we have some in OBIEE, the data model is already predefined. Okay, it will have some like date table, customers table, sales table, regions table, etc. And on these tables they will have some pre-built reports like daily sales, countrywide sales. Okay, in OBIEE what I'm explaining is we will be having a predefined data model. Even in OBIEE we will have this predefined data model. Okay, data model is present in data warehouse. This thing will be common up to here, but whereas in OBIEE we will have some pre-built reports which which there is no need for us to construct that reports. And in addition to this, after having these reports, even the company comes with some other requirements, because as per their business requirements they need some more other reports. On the top of these reports we are going to build our own reports, that is like report 1, report 2, report 3, etc. Okay, but if you are working in this OBI doubly, we need to develop reports right from the scratch. Like we need to keep on building our own reports. Okay, we need to keep on building our own reports from the scratch. A lot of reporting requirements will be coming to you, and you need to keep on developing all that reports, and there will be no predefined reports that will be present here. Okay, is this fine, Rajesh? Okay, let me move on to the next slide. In OBIA we have these steps, that is source dependent extraction, that is SDE, that is from OLTP to staging area. They will bring all the data from OLTP to staging area, and from this staging area they will load that data to data warehouse. They will have complete set of package tools, because if a company has implemented OBIA, they will be purchasing an Oracle app, they will have an ETL tool, pre-built ETL tool, and they will have this OBIE reporting tool as well. They will purchase all these three things in a package. In this package various processes are involved, that is, in order to load data from OLTP system to this OLAP system, that is data warehouse, it follows these two steps, that is source dependent extraction, where in this step we will extract data from this OLTP to staging area. Staging area is a temporary area where we keep the initial tables, and where we will be performing various operations as per our business requirements, as I have told in what are the steps involved in ETL, like scrubbing, merging, and all these steps. Okay, they will apply all the steps in this staging area, and then it will be loaded to data warehouse. This is called as SIL. The SIL means source independent loading. Here it is source dependent extraction, because they are entirely dependent on source and to extract data and put it in staging area. And after loading, after this we need to load data from staging area to data warehouse. While loading data from staging area to data warehouse, in staging area there is no dependency on the source. We have already filtered everything here, so this process is called as source independent loading. Okay, during this process, in while loading data from OLTP to OLAP system in OBIA system, what we have is in middle, in order to do all these ETL operations, they will be using Informatica, because in that package Informatica is also available. Informatica is a tool that is used to load data from OLTP OLAP in OBIA apps. Okay, and in order to schedule the loads, like to do a load every day at midnight of every day from OLTP to OLAP, they will be scheduling such particular loads. In order to monitor that loads, whether these loads are getting successfully executed or whether these loads are not getting successfully executed, we use a tool called as this DAC. DAC means Data Warehousing Administration Console. Okay, DAC means Data Warehousing Administration Console. To give a heads up to you guys, this OBIA is not used frequently in many industries like banking and all, because for banking we don't have any particular Oracle BI apps. Okay, these OBI projects will be like limited. Most of the projects will be on OBIW only, where we need to develop our reports from entirely from the scratch. Okay, and in this OBIA we have, as I have already told, we have predefined data model. This this predefined data model is named as Oracle Business Applications Warehouse, that is OBAW, that is predefined data model in warehouse, that is related to this Oracle apps. Okay, and these Oracle apps will have a predefined semantic layer. As I have said to you guys, a semantic layer is a temporary location where we will copy our tables, and from there we will be joining all the tables, and then we will be we will be generating reports from that joins. Okay, and in this, as I have already told you previously, we have these pre-built reports and as well as pre-built dashboards, because all these pre-built reports and pre-built dashboards are constructed based upon industrial standards of that particular business, because some of the reports and dashboards are common for each and every industry, and all such common reports, they have done research in all companies that are working well in such industries, and they have developed all these reports based upon their analysis. Okay, let's move on to our next topic, that is various components of OBA. It is very important to remember all these components, guys, because right from tomorrow we are going to work on each and every component here. That is mostly like these are the tools that we are going to work on from tomorrow. Okay, client components. Client components are nothing but the components that we are going to install in our machines. Okay, server is a thing that is present in a location of our client. Okay, server will be present in our client location, and we people who developers, we are going to work on client tools in real time industry, but for our practice purposes we will be installing both the server and client in our machine only. Okay, generally tools will be of two types in each and everywhere. We will have two types of tools, that is Windows based tools or we can call them as thick non-browser based tools. And the other type of tools that are very famous nowadays, they are browser based tools or web based tools. For these web based tools there is no need of any kind of installations and all. Okay, In OBIE, we have these client components. All these client components are Windows based tools. They are, sorry, among these client components, all these four components are browser based tools. They are OBIE interactive dashboards, OBIE answers, OBIE delivers, and OBIE web admin. And all these four components will be present together in a single browser link. With entering a single browser link, we will get all these tools. Okay. And coming to the server components of OBIE, we have 5 server components. That is Oracle BI server. Oracle BI server is the main server where all the reporting operations will get performed. And coming to the next thing, that is Oracle BI presentation server. Presentation server is server that takes care of presentation activities. Presentation activity, it is in the sense whatever the report that we generate involves some SQL. What happens is that SQL query needs to get fired in whatever the prescribed database location, that is whatever the prescribed data warehouse location that we have provided to that. Okay, generating this SQL based upon our drag and drop selections, everything, all such operations inside the server will be taken care of this Oracle BI server. This involves operations. After performing operations and calculations, we need to display whatever the results that are available here to the front end. Okay, all displaying activities will be taken care of this presentation server. Presentation server is nothing but it is used for presentation purpose in order to show us to our eye. Okay, this is the functionality of presentation server. And the next server that is present in this server components of OBIE is Oracle BI scheduler server. Oracle BI scheduler server is nothing but, in business we have some requirements like every day at 9 o'clock manager needs to get a report of the sales details that happened yesterday. Okay, we should not have a single person who needs to prepare a report daily at 8 o'clock and mail that report to manager daily, because as it is a daily activity, we are going to automate that. In order to automate, what we need to do is we need to develop a report and we need to add a filter to that report, that is the previous date of that day. Okay, we need to filter that report with previous date of that day, and we will schedule that report. Scheduling is nothing but every day at particular time interval, that is every day at particular 9 o'clock or maybe at 10 o'clock, we will provide a schedule interval for that. Daily develop this report and mail this report to that particular user. Okay, this is called as scheduling. We will be automating all such reports. Let us say our real life scenario which we used to face regularly, that is like our bank statement. During in like credit card statement. Okay, we will have certain billing date, let us say 10th of every month. Then we will be scheduling a report. Credit card statement is also a generalized report from whatever the data was, that is from bank data warehouse, and that is generated based upon your transactions. Okay, bank people, what they will do is they will schedule a report. If today's date is equal to billing date of the customer, then generate a report and mail that report to the customer. Okay, this is the activity that underlies in your credit card statements, and that is why you used to receive report then right next day after your billing date. Okay, all these kind of activities are called as scheduling activities. All these scheduling activities will be taken care of there in OBIE by this Oracle BI scheduler server. We have one more component in OBIE that is called as Oracle BI cluster controller. Cluster controller is nothing but, let us say we have OBIE installed in a particular server. We have 200 users, but the capacity of this server is it can handle only up to 100 users. Okay, if users are exceeding, like if users are causing 100, then if burden increases on the server, there may be chances that server may fail. But in real business, we should not face such scenarios. Like if bank website has been closed, it will be a very big problem. If bank website has been crashed, it will be a very big problem for the bank. So in order to avoid that, they will be maintaining 3 or more servers. Okay, if it is crossing 100, then it will balance. It needs to balance, and whatever the query that is fired here, it should hit the other server. All they will call different servers as clusters. Okay, in OBIE we have Oracle BI cluster control component, which is used to bypass queries to various servers based upon the load of particular servers. Okay, cluster controller is nothing but it will take care of this activity, like distributing the queries to various servers that are free. Okay, this is fine up to here. Oracle BI Java host. Java host is nothing but we will be developing our reports in our server. We will be scheduling our reports from our server. We will present our reports in a browser. That browser which is linked to our server. Everything is fine up to here. But in order to present our reports to the outer world, okay, in order to present our reports to the outer world, we need to publish that in the web. In order to publish our reports into the web, all these publishing reports into web activities will be taken care of this Java host. Okay, the main function of this Java host is put whatever the things that we have developed into web. That may be intranet of our organization, because we are not much interested in showing our reports to the public. Then we will restrict that to our intranet. Or else, if you are like in industry like banking industry, we need to display reports to the customers. Okay, so then it will be published directly into the web. These are server components of OBIEE. And coming to the next part, that is admin components. Admin components are standalone components that are present in our PC when we install OBIE. That they are Oracle BI admin tool. Oracle BI admin tool is one of Windows or thick based component, as I have told you guys. That is, let me show that. We need to go to start menu, Oracle Business Intelligence, and all these components are Windows based components in OBIEE. And OBIE admin tool is this component, BI administration. Okay, and coming to other admin component is Oracle BI catalog manager. Oracle BI catalog manager is nothing but a tool that is used to transfer reports from one server to the other server. That is, in IT we will be having 3 servers everywhere. That is dev server, QA1 and QA2. But names of these things, this development thing will be, dev server will be common each and everywhere. And some people may term this as level 1 testing, and some people may term this as level 2 testing, and in some companies they will be saying this as user acceptance testing, like that. Okay, we will be initially developing reports. As a developers, we will be developing reports in this development server. Then we need to, after development process is complete, for the release, we need to move all the reports from development phase to QA1 phase. Okay, in QA1 they will do a lot of testing, and they will be raising bugs if they found any defects, and then it will be transferred back to the dev, and they will work on that dev server. And after QA1 is complete, they will be sending it to user acceptance testing, and they will be having some other steps of testing there, and finally then it will be sent to production server, that is prod. In order to Initially, let us say we have started our project from the scratch. Then initially we will develop files here. Okay, all these files we need to move from here, and then from here to here, and then from QA2 to prod. Okay, all these movement activities will be taken care of this catalog manager. Okay, all these movements from various locations, from server to server, that is like development to production, various environments will be taken care of Oracle BI catalog manager. Okay, and coming to our next component, that is Oracle BI job manager. Job is nothing but a piece of work. Job is nothing but a piece of work. The piece of work may be of any kind of work. Like as I have said an example to you, right? Every day at 9 o'clock, manager needs to receive a mail of the previous day sales report. Okay, we have scheduled this work, and this work needs to happen every day. If sometimes there may be a problem in the data warehouse, or so there may be a problem in the database, and that report has not been generated. As a reporting guy, what we will be thinking is, I have scheduled that report, and that report will go daily to the manager. If something happens in the middle and it has failed, and manager has not received that particular report, then you'll be screwed by your manager. That why you have not sent that report. In order that, as we should not miss all these activities, we need to have a confirmation. And job manager is a component where we keep monitoring, where is a place where we can monitor all our scheduled jobs. Okay, job manager is a place where we can monitor all our scheduled activities. Okay, is this fine up to here? Okay, let me move on to our next slide. Here I have given a detailed description of various tools, that is OBIEE admin tool. Admin tool is used to develop semantic layer. Okay, whatever the file that we develop in OBIEE, we call it as an repository file, that is RPD. RPD is extension for whatever the reporting development file that we are going to upload in server to generate reports. That file is called as RPD. You need to remember this name very well, because RPD is the only thing that we as a reporting guys we will be working on RPD. Okay, and enterprise manager is nothing but a server where after developing our reports offline, we will be placing this developed RPD file into this enterprise manager. And enterprise manager is place where through which we deploy our files, and we will publish that to the web. Okay, answers and analysis. Answers and analysis is a place. It is a web-based link where we develop our reports. And in this answers and analysis, we have one more additional tab called as dashboards. Dashboards are nothing but a front-end page. The final front-end page that we deliver to the customer is dashboard. Dashboard is placed. They will have multiple reports placed on dashboard. And coming to the next component, that is job manager. As I have already told you, that job manager is nothing but it is a component used to monitor scheduled reports. And coming to BI publisher, and this is one of the other important component, but in some project we will be using this BI publisher, and in some projects we will not be using this BI publisher. BI publisher is nothing but it is used to develop some pixel perfect reports, or some kind of standard reports. Let us say we are working on a project that is related to HDFC Bank. Okay, in Oracle, this answers and analysis, will it's easy for us to generate a report in answers and analysis even. The generated report will be, the presentation of that report will be in such a manner that it will be a kind of default report. That will be a kind of default report as per the design of this tool. But as we are working on some HDFC project, the project have requirements like whatever the report that is generated, it needs to be presented in a manner that we have some of the standards for our bank. Let us say we need to have a logo of our HDFC bank on right hand top corner. We need to have some credit card offers needs to place at bottom of the report. At side of the report, we need to have some requirements like we need to place these few lines on that report. Instead of having a report part that is generated from the database, they need to have some additional components needs to place around that table. Okay, in order to place in order to design that kind of templates, or in order to design all such standardized templates, use this BI publisher. Okay, even daily many of daily activities, some of daily activities they need this kind of pixel perfect reporting. Let us say like generating pay slips every month. Okay, in our finance database of our organization, we will be having all our salary details, our name details and everything. But in payslip, we need to have all details need to placed in a tabular manner, and at the bottom or top of the report, we need to have our company name and all such things on the bottom of that page, and at the footer, we need to have some address kind of thing. These are all standard layout, and only in the middle, your name and whatever your personal details needs to get entered there. Okay, and this operation is entirely a standard operation for each and every employee. There should not be a person who is going to sit and going to develop a payslip for each and every person individually. They will automate this process. They will design a standard template in BI Publisher, and they will automate that for this emails present in this email column. Send an email to that email with all the corresponding details of this ID. Okay, then a report gets triggered in OBIE. It will place all the values into this standardized reporting template, and it will prepare a PDF file, and it will shoot a mail to that respective customer. Okay, and coming to this catalog manager. Catalog manager, I have said to you guys, that is, it is used for deployment purpose in order to move files from one environment to other environment, that is from dev to test and test to production. And WebLogic server. WebLogic server is a Java component. I have told you guys in the previous slide about Java host. Java host is nothing but it's a WebLogic server. This entire OBIE, to give you a heads up to you guys, this entire OBIE is constructed using Java only. Okay, this entire part is just constructed only using Java. And most of the places you will see most of the Java components. If you want to change the behavior, and if you want to do some customizations to our tool event, then we can do that with the help of some JavaScripts and all. Okay, and coming to the last thing, that is ODBC client. ODBC client is nothing but ODBC component is need to present for us in order to get connect to any database, and in order to send a query to that database, and after the sending a query, we will be getting a result. That is, a result is nothing but, in our reporting terms, result is nothing but a report. Okay, is this cool? And let's move on to our next topic, that various add-ons that are available for OBIE. OBIE, instead of having these web-based tools and standalone tools, it will be providing some add-on kind of things for the end user. They are OBIE Office integration tools. This Oracle BI Office integration tool is nothing but we will be having a board meeting every day at 10 or 11 a.m. For that board meeting, managers are going to discuss about some sales activity. Okay, this sales activity is needed to monitored regularly. Okay, every day at 10 a.m. they are going to have that board meeting, and as this is an everyday activity, it's not good for a reporting guy to go and develop a report and to extract some table from there to place the table in that particular presentation, and that presentation is used by manager. This with the help of this OBI office integration tool, they will integrate OBA report with that to they can place that OBA report in a office presentation like PowerPoint presentation. With the help of this office integration add-on, they will place a particular report in that slide, and that slide will get dynamically updated from the database. Like OBA takes care of that with the help of this add-on. There is no need to refresh, there is no need to change data regularly by the reporting people. When our manager opens that presentation during that time, if data is updated in the data warehouse, that report will get updated with that latest fresh data. Okay, and we have one more other tool called as disconnected analytics. Disconnected analytics is a tool that is given that is that has been developed only for marketing people. That is, most of the marketing people, they will be working offline, right? They will be going to meet various customers in their shops and all, in order to increase their sales and all such activities. Disconnected analytics is nothing but a tool where reports get saved offline, and these marketing people, they will regularly update that reports when they are connected to internet, and that offline reports will be saved in their mobile devices or tablets in offline. And the last tool that is provided by Oracle, that is briefing books. Briefing books are nothing but where they maintain a snapshot of reports daily as per scheduled time that is provided by the developer. In briefing books, they will maintain a snapshot of reports. In some industries, these snapshot of reports are very important because yesterday's they do a lot of comparisons with yesterday's report and today's report, and they need both the reports side by side. For such activities, they will be using these briefing books, and we will be getting very minimum requirements with these add-ons. Okay, we will not, as a developers, we will not take care of this. End users, they themselves will take care of this. They will be installing these tools, and they will take care of these kind of activities. Okay, is this clear for everyone up to here? I'm going to end for the day here now, and from tomorrow, everything will be like practical part. We are going to develop reports, and we used to take care of all such activities. We'll be from tomorrow, we'll be working only on the tool. There will be no theory involved, and there will be no slides and nothing even. From tomorrow, we'll be just working on tool. That's it. And from tomorrow's session, it's very important, guys. Even though if I explain that 10 or 20 times, it will be of no use if you guys won't practice that. Okay, practice is very important from tomorrow. If you miss one session, it will be very difficult to have a continuation of the other remaining concepts, because each and every concept will have lot of interrelation with each other. Okay, just take care to get your machines ready with the installations as soon as possible. Okay, is this fine for everyone?